Again, always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
NCTV45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, a very pleasant good morning there to you as we embark on March 2nd. Wow. We've, yesterday, sunshine abound. It's 46 degrees outside and really can't say that that's real bad. I'm kind of elated about quite a few things. This is going out to one of the guys here at the station, and Notre Dame 88, Pitt 81. Yeah, Josh, that's for you. And the Dukes 88-79 winners over UMass. So it is a great day, and it's also a great day because it's your birthday, Barbie Houston. Happy birthday. Ken Wise, happy birthday. And I want to say this. Eugene McConaughey Pizzuto, happy birthday. Ricky Sumner, happy birthday. Mary Lou Frazier, happy birthday. Debbie DeSimone French, happy birthday. And Mark Ostrowski, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. It's going to be a tremendous week as you get to that first week of March, and a lot of great things going on. So let's jump right to them. Now, our top story this morning, yes, Marla Brown, she has co-sponsored a bill, and this is my kind of bill. Representative Marla Brown announced during a Capitol press conference today that in Harrisburg that she is the prime co-sponsor of legislation that would reduce personal income tax in Pennsylvania and increase the funding for property tax. The legislation legislation is part of a series of bills to ease the economic struggles of the hardworking Pennsylvania families. 10 bills that make up the Pennsylvania Families Relief Tax Act initiative would provide reductions in various state-placed families working with appropriations committees that estimated savings total of more than $2.2 billion. Brown teamed up with the prime sponsor of this legislation, Representative Ryan McKenzie. He's a Republican from Lehigh County, and as the co-sponsor of 5 bills, Lawrence County's growth has been stymied because families have been hit hard by tax burdens. Brown goes on to say, changes must be made by cutting taxes and stimulating the economy. I am committed to making our community robust again, and this package of bills is an excellent start. Brown is co-sponsoring the following Pennsylvania family tax relief proposals. The bill would reduce personal income tax in Pennsylvania from 3.07 to 2.99. The bill would increase property tax relief by directing all revenues generated from gaming that is designated to the general fund to be used for the exclusion provided by school districts. The bill would increase the child and dependent care tax credit match to match the federal government's. The bill would provide a permanent exclusion to Pennsylvania volunteer emergency medical services and fire companies from sales and use tax. The bill would reduce the inheritance tax directed toward descendants and siblings from the 4.5% and 12% to align with the income tax. So just a few things there. Also, they went on to say that Brown cites a new report from the Independent Fiscal Office comparing the tax burdens in all 50 states. Pennsylvania is the 21st in total taxes, including PIT and SUT property taxes. So hats off to Marla Brown on that great story, one of our top stories. And we're going to try to bring you stories that could make a difference right in your life, right off the go, as we don't know if we get those top stories every day, but we're going to try. Now, with that, it's time to talk about the United Way and the Women's Conference. This coming up, and I am reaching out to Gail. I've been deluged with a lot of emails. The Lawrence County Women's Conference was started by Georgia Berner, the former founder and CEO of Berner International, to enlighten women on the important issues of politics, business, and self-preservation. Georgia patterned the plans of this conference after the Pennsylvania Conference for Women. The United Way has continued to spread this event and keep the vision alive with the help of local women in the community. And yesterday we went over at noon the guest speakers. I'm going to get to that a little bit later, as we're always pressed for time here on Newswatch, and talk about it. They have some great speakers coming. I think you'll really be amazed. The cost is $25 per person, and it is at, and I wanted to say this, Medore's. Sometimes when you talk about the name, okay, Medore's Banquet Hall, it just like because I'm sure all of us have been there so many times. The event registration starts at 8, and then it'll go from 9 to 1. $25 per person and $10 voucher for gift items that you may do during the shopping. So, great story there. The Hoyt always has some great programs. And, we told you yesterday, and it's coming to an end next week. There are these pictures, and I want to be able to bring them up for you. This, and look at these. They're really kind of neat, as this graces the presence. They've updated some of their galleries. If you haven't been to the Hoyt, make sure you check it out. The Hoyt has repopulated its galleries with 2 new collections of contemporary artwork by Judy Hodge and Andrew Chelfin. They're on view through March 9th, and they ask that you stop by, take a look at these. They're really good. I told you about them yesterday. I think they deserve a great look, as they are pretty neat. Personally, I like both of them, I got to tell you. The pixelated one really captures my attention there for some reason. But the landscapes are excellent. So make sure that you check that out, as the Hoyt always with a good thing. Now, coming up, the historic Cascade Warner Theater Museum recognizes 100 years of Warner Brothers Studios. Join Warner Brothers in Hollywood celebrating the studio's century of I'm going to say this, century of excellence. I just think, and one of the things that I think is excellent is Looney Tunes. Now, they're going to have that showing. April 4th is when the studio started. But they had their first theater right here in Newcastle. So, April 4th, the Cascade was the first theater. It opened in 1907. But April 4th, 1923, that's when they opened their studio. The museum will show from 11 to 4 the viewing of Cast Warner's celebrated documentary, The Warner Brothers in the Cascade. Meanwhile, they're going to show in the Bijou Looney Tunes. Oh yes, free popcorn, liquid refreshments, and will be available. And just a great day. There's an I'm Bugs Buddy pin that you could get, and it's just fantastic. This in cooperation with the Newcastle Public Library. All films free of charge. So just a real positive type thing going on in our community. It takes a lot of courage to overcome addiction. And through the grace of God, the people that have overcome this addiction are going to be celebrated at the 6th annual testimonial dinner. Braveheart. And NCTV45 has brought it to you through this whole entire time period. April 16th, the New Englander, doors open at 5, dinner at 5:45, and you got to be able to contact my good friends Dan Bailey, Randy Crum, for that information. And I'm going to give you some phone numbers right here that you might want to take down. You can call Randy Crum at 724-730-1234 or Vaughn Creasy at 724-301-0978. Dan Bailey, 724-657-7456. And enjoy those recognized awards that they're actually fantastic. And it's the Braveheart dinner. Now, we're going to get and go to sports. And, you know, I got to tell you, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, 88, Pitt, 81, Mike Bray's last home game. And on top of it, I get to tease my buddy Josh. And on top of that, the Duquesne Dukes beat UMass. So we're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner here. And Josh, tell us what's happening in the sports world today. You're watching NCTV45.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world for your Thursday. As for your NBA matchups, at 7 o'clock, the Toronto Raptors go to Washington to take on the Wizards. At 7:30, the Philadelphia 76ers go to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That game is on TNT. 8:30, the Indiana Pacers go to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And your 10 o'clock TNT primetime, the defending champion Golden State Warriors will play host to the LA Clippers at 10 o'clock. As for your NHL matchups for your Thursday, at 7 o'clock, the Pittsburgh Penguins go to Tampa Bay to take on the Lightning. That game can be found on ESPN+. And all these games tonight can actually be found on ESPN+. The Buffalo Sabres go to the Boston Bruins at 7 o'clock. Your other 7 o'clock games will feature the Kraken going to Detroit to take on the Red Wings. The Nashville Predators going to Florida, to take on the Panthers. And the Ottawa Senators going to New York to take on the new-look New York Rangers after acquiring Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko. At 8:30, the Dallas Stars go to Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. 9 o'clock, the Toronto Maple Leafs go to Calgary to take on the Flames. At 10 o'clock, the Minnesota Wild go to Vancouver to take on the Canucks. Your two 10:30 games will feature the Montreal Canadiens going to LA to take on the Kings, and the Nashville Predators going to San Jose to take on the Sharks. As for your NCAA men's matchups, as we load them up right here for you, as March Madness is right around the corner, and we're pretty close to Selection Sunday. As for your matchups on your Thursday, number 1, Houston will play host to Wichita State at 7 o'clock on ESPN2. 9 o'clock games will feature number 4 Arizona State, or number 4 UCLA, playing host to Arizona State on ESPN. Number 5 Purdue goes to Wisconsin on Fox Sports 1. And your 11 o'clock primetime will feature number 8 Arizona going to USC. So, a couple big Pac-12 games in there, and number 1 ranked team in the country is live as well. So, that's all we got for you today. Why don't you head over to the Cedars? Just a reminder, tomorrow will be their Lent Friday fish specials, including a fish sandwich for $12.95 that comes with fries, a fried fish dinner that is $13.95 that comes with either fries, coleslaw, or mac and cheese. You get to pick 2, and the baked fish dinner, which will also come of your choice of those 3 sides. So, that's all we got for you today. We're going to take a quick time out.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
Welcome back. 46 degrees outside, and here it's always 45. Nctv45 giving you the stuff you need to know on this Thursday, and a lot of great events going on. We're going to talk about starting your weekend off early, and also about recognizing others. Yes, the United Way is recognizing others through their COVID-19 Hero nomination. Now, all you got to do is go to the United Way, Lawrence County, UW, LAW, CTY.org, and there's a tab right there for you to be able to nominate a person that has gone over and above the call of duty to help during this COVID-19 time, that now basically is moved through. This very, very important. So make sure that you go there and recognize somebody. That's a nice way of taking pride in your community and respecting individuals doing excellence. The Villa Banquet Center, we were telling you in our first segment about the women's conference there, and with it, I told you I was going to tell you who the guest speakers were. Well, Candy Young, she's a 1980 Olympian and a missionary. She's going to give an inspirational speech. The keynote speaker is Dr. Amanda Lubenthal, and she's an oncologist and hematologist. And Diane Corey Jacob of Diane Corey Design Associates. They're going to be talking and give you some helpful hints on that, all that stuff. So why not check out the Women's Conference? Now, and keep in mind, it's a week from Saturday. So, coming up quick. Now, as we, and I really want to get to a little bit of state news. Here you go. Pennsylvania is honoring women veterans with a recognized license plate Women Who Served and Support Veterans Trust Fund. So the Pennsylvania Acting Adjutant General and head of the Department of Military and Veteran Affairs for Pennsylvania, purchasing one of these plates not only pays tribute to the women and veterans, their contributions made, but a portion of the proceeds help fund Veterans Trust Fund grants across the Commonwealth for all veterans. So check that out as you go through your day. Kind of important there. You might have your license plate coming up for renewal, and you can get a nice designer one. With that, I think we have to mention that Empty Bowls. I am waiting currently, and Empty Bowls is a program that gets out there and gives something for the kids to eat over the summer. You might recall that we had the stream of where the feeding locations were from time to time. Well, they've got their bowls made. You know, this is going to be such a great event. I was told about it last night and yesterday, okay, and I will be getting that information to you as soon as it becomes available to us. Now, here you go. Things going on today. Well, at the Confluence, featured performer Lori and Tom will be performing there today at 7 o'clock. It's also open mic night. Name That Tune, breakup songs at the Fractured Prune. And I always like Name That Tune. Also, Kohler Brew Pub, they have that crazy trivia night. So make sure that you check those things out. Currently 46 degrees in Newcastle and Lawrence County. Humidity is at 79%. Wind speeds from the northwest at 8. Barometric pressure 29.7. Dew point 40. Visibility 10 miles. The wind chill makes it feel like 42. It's time to get to Lawrence County 45 weather. Good morning. You're watching Nctv45.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223. Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
PC looks like this. Don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Happy Thursday to everyone out there. And after last night's overnight low of 40 degrees, let's take a look at how the rest of your week is looking. You'll see locally that the radar looks pretty clear as of right now. You will see some spotted areas. That means a shower or two could be coming on Friday, and boy, we might have more than one or two coming on Friday, as you'll see nationally the cloud coverage extending from east to west, and you'll see some of the clear parts in the U.S. It extends all the way out into the west coast and into the southern part of the United States. So, after last night's overnight low of 40, Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 50. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 31. Friday, rain mainly after 9 a.m. with a high near 45. Windy with gusts as high as 41 miles an hour and a 100% chance of precipitation. Friday night, rain, low around 36. Windy and a 100% chance of precipitation. Saturday, showers mainly before 7 a.m. with a high near 42. Breezy and an 80% chance of precipitation. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, partly cloudy with low around 28. Monday, partly sunny with a high near 49. Monday night, a chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a low around 37, and a 50% chance of precipitation. And Tuesday, partly sunny with a high near 48. So, other than Friday and Saturday, your weather looks pretty good otherwise in the coming days. So, the weather looks good, getting warmer. We hope you visit our great sponsors while you're out there.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. As you get out and about today, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, well, you tell them this.
'45 The Train. Anytime on your time.
That's right, we're Nctv45 The Train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get, and I'll bring it back here, that second cup of coffee. That's my Warner Theaters Museum mug. And just have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and remember, don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. Have a super day, and keep watching NCTV 45.